Hope everybody is doing well. I'm crusty. I only slept about 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5 hours last night. I was up late, shooting my devil's jizz all over subwoofers. What was it? Long day today at Recoil and Cicada. The bigwigs are getting ready for, I think it's SEMA. So I guess there's a show. I don't know where it's at. Vegas. I don't pay attention to any of that kind of stuff because it's unproductive for me. It's, because of where I'm at right now. But again, I don't think anything like that would be productive for me in the future either. I'm just not into it. It's if you ever go to CES, it's just a lot of walking. I mean, and they don't even, it's like they used to mix. Again, this was, gosh, 98 when I went with Rich Shockley, and they used to, they had it at the Sands Convention Center, and used to be able to go downstairs or upstairs or whatever, and you see porn stars and stuff like that. It was a different thing. So now it's all like business, and they want to make it like family friendly, and there you go. Cover your face. Dirty bird. So I only grabbed the DII 700.4, but the warehouse manager wants me and Ash back there tomorrow for another day because they have huge Amazon orders. So in fact, we just got in the REM 65s that Big D was promoting, and they already got 100 pair going out the door. So congratulations to Big D Wiz for reviewing an item that's like three years old. But again, it's a good buy, and like I said, I get them to you for $40 a pair if you want a good deal. The DI 1200.4, which is quite popular, we got a pallet of those in today that I didn't see until we were putting everything away for the day. And again, if you guys want some of those, just hit me up, text me direct with your name and your shipping address, 602-312-6504. Get over. So I gotta go to the bank for Cami for the Cicada deposits. But yeah, Cicada's blowing up, dude. Fucking, they might even have their own warehouse just for Cicada. That'd be great. That way they could, because today we had like 2 big cartfuls of parts going out. There was a lot of back orders, and they were pulling stuff off of pallets as we were counting them and as we were bringing them in. So Ash and I were really busy. In fact, we didn't even get to fully count all of the Recoil audio stuff. So you just got to count it later. Hang on for a sec. So I'm not quite sure. I assume it's the SEMA show, but Cicada's going to have a booth there, and so if you're going, go check them out. They ordered some bright orange flooring for the booth, so you'll definitely be able to spot it. Again, Cicada, loud and proud and all that kind of stuff. So, but they're really proud of that brand, and that really is Larry Fitzgerald's legacy. He was part of a lot of really great brands, but a lot of them were already, they already existed, and they weren't really his the way that that this one is. He really, this is all basically the rewards of his hard work, getting that started for the organization. Sorry for the lack of enthusiasm as well. I'm just tired. But I wanted to, I asked management about the short RCAs under the, I think it's the RC series, which is just the Echo series. 12-inch and I think 3-foot and stuff are coming in. For some reason, I've just been needing a lot of those, and a lot of my old inventories are just dry. and I was actually getting ready to go on someplace like BG Micro or MCM or something like that, or Parts Express, to look for some surplus of just generic 3-foot RCAs, just because I'm in need of them. But yeah, so yeah, I told you I brought home. Oh, I also got the new Echo Pro, which is the Echo Pro coaxial and the component. So I'm going to do a review on those. I'm going to do separate reviews on those and really test them out and see how much better they are. So I'm really excited about those. I really like the Echo Pro stuff, the PW series subwoofers that I did reviews on, and then of course I really love that RED 1800.5 amplifier, and I cannot believe they're still selling them for as cheap as they are. Feel free to compare it to JP's 5-channel. The 5th channel is 1 ohm stable. It does about 1200 watts on its own, and it's only $169 on Amazon, and then I do it for $165 shipped, and then I also include the 200 amp fuse holder and fuse. Oh, that was the other one I spotted today, which was they're going to start carrying larger, like 200 amp, 250 amp, 300 amp A&L fuses. They're white, they kind of pop, it's kind of cool looking. And then, as you guys have saw, Wang Hai he's been promoting. Again, he's like the president of Edge Holdings and Recoil International. So as far as the rest of the world, as far as the rest of the markets, and he likes to get on the Facebook and promote. And that new, I think it's called the DII 3. Is it 330.1, 3300.1 or something like that? I have not seen it, but I'm pretty sure it's just the same amp that I sell under the GONZO 3K, which is it's a rebadged Brazilian, but I am interested in the price that they're going to launch it at, so it should be pretty cheap considering the quantities that they're buying. So let me take care of this, and then we'll see if I have anything else for you. Oh, I remember now. It was the I wanted to update you guys on the, it's kind of like a middle brand or series. It was the SPX 65, which is basically a cast frame version of the regular Echo series, and I think they're just going to discontinue it just because they have the Echo Pro, which I think is better. But I have some at the house that I could compare to, so it'd be good to compare those and see the differences. And but anyways, SPX 65, whatever price is on the website, I can get them to you for cheaper. And then they have, I think, only one more case. I think they only have one more case of the SPM, the sperm ones, which is the component. But I'll break those out and compare them to the, what do they call it? I think it's called the RMM. Oh, I forgot the MX. Oh my God, too many fucking SKUs, man. It's really hard too for Brian on the Cicada side because those part numbers all look alike and sound alike to me. And then I think it's funny whenever like one of the Cicada guys was like, "What do you mean you don't know the you know, like the lines, I don't know the product lines." I'm like, dude, I don't have access to that. It means nothing to me. And also I don't typically want to deal with those guys. And also there's usually an alternative either from Recoil or from like DS18 that is I think is a better value. That's all. Not that it's better than Cicada, but it's a better value, if that makes sense. And I get it. Sometimes people just want to spend more, and that, you know, that's where, you know, people buying BMWs and Lexus and JL Audio and all that kind of stuff. So, and it's not that I want to shit on those people. It's just that again, all the interactions that I've had with people that are in that market, demographic, whatever you want to call it, just tend to be very demanding and kind of a butthole. And, you know, and maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just not enough. Maybe, you know, I think a lot of it is, because I actually had a run-in one time at, what was it, Omega Vector? I think I've mentioned them a couple times. I did a lot of personal training, a lot of personal improvement seminars, things like that, and I was staff at one time there, and I remember there was this lady, Julie, there that had been there, you know, forever, and she was just real uptight, and she didn't like how relaxed I was. Like things were more important to her than they were to me, and not that I was rubbing it in her face, it was just like, you know, I'm like, whatever, like, I don't know the importance of some things. So like, one morning, it was like on a Sunday, and I just was feeling good and generous, and I brought in breakfast for everybody. I stopped by Einstein's and picked up a thing of bagels, and then like a small pitcher of orange juice, and then like I think like a half gallon of milk or something like that. And it's again, it's weird. Julie, her and her husband, I guess they build drag race cars as their, I don't know if it was their hobby or their profession. And just, I don't know, I didn't expect it, but she was like, I can't believe you drink milk. And I was like, yeah, what's wrong with milk? And she's like, you supporting the veal industry and the enslavement of cattle. I go, yeah, they're absolutely delicious. So, and she was the one that had the problem with me, just not having, again, a lot of the stuff for me in life and in that program was, I'm just glad I showed up. I'm glad I'm available. I think what I'm trying to tell you guys is that, again, if you lower your expectations, you will be much happier. I've been working with Sherry right now. Sherry gets upset with herself when she doesn't find happiness, and I go, you know, actually happiness is overrated. If you just lower your expectations and just be thankful for what you got. Like right now, I'm thankful to even be able to talk to you guys, and I love getting your texts back, even the angry ones. It's a little spice, but I'm very grateful for all of that, and I appreciate everyone. And you know, I think life is ridiculous. I think the idea that we're, you know, zooming through the universe on this little tiny planet when there's, you know, no apparent signs of life anywhere else out there, and people take it really serious, and I'm like, it's not that serious. Like, I can sit back and just be in amazement. And so, but again, I also prepare myself to die every day. Like I get up, there's an old native saying that is something like, you know, is today the day? Is today my last day? Is today I'm preparing to die? And again, it's not that I have a death wish or anything like that. It's just like, I've had fun. I've had a good life. Things have been great. Even with the police troubles and all that kind of stuff, I find it adventurous, and I would love to go to court and embarrass prosecutors and cops and all that kind of stuff. They just take themselves way too serious, and they want me to join in on this, what I think is ridiculousness, and I'm like, no thanks. And then they get mad. They're like, what do you mean? I'm a decorated whatever detective, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't, whatever, okay, I don't care. Like, why is that important to me? Well, I'm a, you know, again, what it has to do with status. You know, they're like, well, I have status in society, and I'm like, and that's when it gets a little ridiculous. Like doctors, yes, I can see that. Lawyers, I can even see, you know, again, good lawyers. But what gets funny is when realtors start thinking that they make that kind of money that doctors and lawyers do, some of them, but then they start, you know, acting like of how they're a necessity for society and how important they are, and it's they're not. They can be replaced by an algorithm. It's real simple. But again, I just encourage you guys to be thankful and grateful and enjoy life, man. It's very short, and we could all be dead in 10 minutes. You don't even know. But I'll talk to you guys later. I'll have more updates tomorrow, and then I think I'm going to go home, take a nap, and then I got to do orders. And let me see. Yeah, this line is always shitty. I got to do orders, and then also some reviews of the new products. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.